Sam Darnold. The former starting quarterback for the Jets and the Panthers, better known as a draft bust from the 2018 NFL Draft. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Sam Darnold having a chance to prove himself this Sunday against the Bengals, as Brock Purdy is currently in concussion protocol. With the 49ers already losing 2 games in a row, this game has now become somewhat of a must-win game against the Bengals. Sam Darnold will also be without Trent Williams and Deebo Samuel, as the 49ers have quickly piled up injuries on their end. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. How much confidence do you have in Sam Darnold for the 49ers? Now, for the people that have been following my channel, you guys already know what I'm going to say about Sam Darnold. I don't got any confidence in Sam Darnold whatsoever. I watched this dude play every single snap for the Carolina Panthers. I've followed Sam Darnold's career pretty deeply on both the Jets and the Panthers. Now, I know some people might be saying, oh, Sam Darnold, he's never had a team around him. He's never had a good coaching staff whatsoever. Oh my God. But honestly, Sam Darnold is trash. Sam Darnold can't play at a high level. And I've known that he's shown really good stretches of quarterback play, but he's not consistent whatsoever. Sam Darnold can only beat up on bad football teams. Last time I checked, the Cincinnati Bengals are not a bad football team. Yeah, the Bengals might be 3-3, but the Bengals are 3-3 because of injuries. It's not because they're a bad football team. The Bengals are coming off of a bye week. Joe Burrow is exceptional coming off the bye week. Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in football. He's been dealing with a calf injury, so that's why he hasn't played football at a high level. But now that calf injury is getting healthy, coming off the bye, Joe Burrow is now close to 100%. He's about as healthy as he'll get all year long. And you think about the weapons that the Bengals have. They have T. Higgins. They have Jamar Chase. They have Tyler Boyd. They have Joe Mixon. The offensive line is getting better. The defense has been quietly pretty good for the Cincinnati Bengals. When I look at the Cincinnati Bengals team, they're going to be a good football team, and they're going to give the San Francisco 49ers a lot of trouble. I know that some people are going to say on the 49ers, oh, Sam Darnold, he'll be just fine. He's got weapons all over him. He's got the coaching. Don't worry too much about Sam Darnold. There's not going to be a huge drop-off between Brock Purdy and Sam Darnold. And I'm going to say, says who? Who says that Sam Darnold is not going to be a major drop-off from Brock Purdy? I don't believe that's going to be the case at all. Brock Purdy, even though he's a 7th rounder, he's a lot smarter at the game of football than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold doesn't have the football IQ to keep up with NFL defenses. When you talk about the San Francisco 49ers, though, they are also really banged up. I know Christian McCaffrey, he's taken off the injury report now, but he's got an oblique injury going on right now with him. That's why he was listed on the injury report last week. And we know that when Christian McCaffrey has injuries piled up on him, it's only going to get worse and worse. They're already going to be without Deebo Samuel this weekend because he's got a shoulder injury. And it seems like Trent Williams is going to be out this weekend as well with an ankle injury. If Sam Darnold doesn't have Trent Williams behind him, he's going to have trouble staying in that pocket because the San Francisco 49ers O-line is completely different with Trent Williams in the lineup and without him. And Sam Darnold needs a million years to throw the ball because he has slow processing within the pocket. Sam Darnold is not a guy that can process the game particularly fast whatsoever. Now, on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of confidence, I got it being at a 3. I'm not very confident in Sam Darnold whatsoever. Sam Darnold is mistake prone with the football. He doesn't really step into the pocket really well. He has bad pocket awareness. And the thing with Sam Darnold is that he is not accurate with the football whatsoever. There seems to be a misconception out there that Sam Darnold is actually an accurate thrower. But when you look at Sam Darnold's stats, he's completed 59.7% of his passes throughout his career. I would hardly call that being accurate. Sam Darnold has a cannon for an arm, yes. Sam Darnold can also run really well, but that's about all he can do. Sam Darnold is not a guy that can sling the football whatsoever in terms of dropping back and hitting accurate passes time and time again. And what does the Kyle Shanahan offense offer? Accuracy, 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 then football intelligence. Kyle Shanahan's offense preaches on football intelligence and accuracy, and that is exactly what Sam Darnold struggles at. I know some people are going to say, oh, he's finally got Kyle Shanahan. Now he's going to finally turn around his career. But you guys have to understand that Sam Darnold doesn't have this in him. He doesn't have that in him. He doesn't have the it factor. He doesn't have the throwing accuracy to succeed in the NFL. All Sam Darnold has is a cannon for an arm, and he can run a little bit. Other than that, Sam Darnold is a scrub at the quarterback position. This is going to be a major drop-off from Brock Purdy to Sam Darnold. This is alarming that Brock Purdy is getting hurt. And this is why I tried to warn you guys back in August, because I said back in August when I made a video about Kyle Shanahan that, hey, if Brock Purdy goes down, they're going to have to turn to Sam Darnold at the quarterback position. And if they have to turn to Sam Darnold at the quarterback position, they are not going to be a good football team because Sam Darnold has the capability to make a football team look bad. I know that some people are going to say, oh, he was on bad teams in New York and Carolina. But when I watch Sam Darnold play, what does he do that exactly makes you think he's going to elevate that football team? Because Sam Darnold doesn't necessarily have good accuracy. He doesn't have good football IQ. He doesn't bring in elite leadership skills. I'm not saying he's a bad leader, but he doesn't have the it factor. He doesn't bring in that juice that you want in the back of quarterback. Sam Darnold plays bland. He plays boring. And the only thing that he can do well is he can occasionally throw a deep ball or he can occasionally run. But other than that, he can't really do much of anything else. Sam Darnold is definitely not a winner. I don't think the San Francisco 49ers are going to win this game against the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Cincinnati Bengals are going to be playing a lot better than what people are expecting. And I know that some people are going to say, oh, the 49ers defense, they'll be good. They'll be able to keep them in games. But if you guys remember the last time that Steve Wilks, the defensive coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers, went up against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, his defenses got shredded to pieces. This was back when Steve Wilks was on the Carolina Panthers. He was the interim head coach. I remember that he got blown out 45-21 while the Bengals offense just shredded that defense to pieces. I anticipate something similar to that happening. I know that Steve Wilks is going to be working with a lot more talent now than he was in Carolina, but I still expect the Cincinnati Bengals to put up points. Jamar Chase is a beast at wide receiver. I expect T. Higgins to eventually get going. I know that Tyler Boyd, he hasn't necessarily been too productive this year, but I expect him to get going sooner rather than later. And then, of course, they got Joe Mixon, who can show up here and there. I'm not saying that he's a fantastic running back, but he's a good enough running back. This Cincinnati Bengals offense is going to put up points on the board. And if Sam Darnold has to deal with his defense giving up points, that's going to be problematic because the only way Sam Darnold can win is if you give him an elite defense. And if the defense is not anything short of special, then he's going to suck and he's going to give you untimely turnovers. Remember, last year for Sam Darnold at the quarterback position in Carolina, he gave the Panthers 3 untimely turnovers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and his team was up by 11 points in that fourth quarter, where if they won the game, they would have pretty much won the NFC South Division title, and the dude freaking choked. And I remember that Sam Darnold is not that guy whatsoever. He is just a guy that you can find in a bad quarterback. I don't see anything special in Sam Darnold. I know that a lot of people are saying that, hey, it's the Kyle Shanahan offense, but honestly, outside of Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy, which quarterback has won in the Kyle Shanahan offense? And the thing with the Kyle Shanahan offense is quarterbacks seem to always get hurt more often than not. There seems to be something going on where it's like from RG3 back when he was the offensive coordinator for the Redskins to Jimmy Garoppolo on the San Francisco 49ers and now Brock Purdy. It just seems to be that his scheme keeps getting his quarterbacks hurt all the time. And I'm really concerned for Sam Darnold because he's also injury prone as well. If you guys thought that Jimmy Garoppolo was mistake prone, wait till you watch Sam Darnold play, because this dude is the definition of a turnover wreck. This dude turns over the ball at the worst possible time. I expect this dude to be a complete liability for the San Francisco 49ers. I think that he's going to fail miserably for them. I think that although Sam Darnold, he might look a little bit better on the 49ers compared to what he did on the Jets and Panthers, he's still going to be a bad quarterback. I know some people are saying that, hey, he's got Christian McCaffrey, he's going to be just fine, but he had Christian McCaffrey on the Panthers and he was still trash. Now you look at what Sam Darnold has right now, and Sam Darnold is simply not going to be good enough with the weapons that he has in San Francisco, because yes, they got Brandon Ayuk, yes, they got George Kittle, but the offensive line is decimated. They don't have Deebo Samuel. And Christian McCaffrey, yeah, he's Christian McCaffrey, but he can only do so much. No team is going to win with Sam Darnold playing quarterback for them. Sam Darnold is garbage. He can't play whatsoever. In a way, you could say that he's the Matt Rule of quarterbacks. Just garbage, garbage, and garbage. I know that 49ers fans, they're being hopeful for Sam Darnold at the quarterback position, but I can't see it in Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is not that good of a quarterback. He never was that good of a quarterback to begin with, and I don't think that's going to change whatsoever this Sunday. I got the Cincinnati Bengals beating the San Francisco 49ers by the score of 30-19. I think that the game will be close throughout, but I think Darnold's going to turn it over multiple times. Now, I think that the Cincinnati Bengals score a late touchdown and pull away from the 49ers. 49ers are going to drop their third straight game after starting out 5-0. So that's why I am not very confident in Sam Darnold at quarterback, as he will end up making untimely mistakes for the 49ers. In fact, I got the Bengals beating the 49ers by the score of 30-19. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @Dustin Tran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin Tran and @Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.